F.I.R.E, the Foundation for Inclusive Religious Education, was founded in 1996 by a small group of parents who had a dream to provide children with special needs the opportunity for an inclusive Catholic education in their home parish schools alongside their siblings and peers. F.I.R.E provides the opportunity for diocesan schools to educate children with special needs in an inclusive setting. F.I.R.E grants assists with the cost of special education teachers, paraeducators, materials and equipment, and staff development.
The Knowltons and the Hammonds came into our office, I'll never forget it, and they had this vision. So Peggy shared the vision with us, and I thought, oh my gosh, how are we going to do this? And it's been unbelievable. It's been an opportunity to serve the students and the parents. I didn't even think that Austin and Nicholas, who were starting kindergarten at the time, and I thought, whoa, are they going to make it? They did. We got to see them graduate. It was really incredible.
F.I.R.E started as a small meeting in a family's living room and has evolved into a foundation serving schools across our diocese, including St. Peter's, Nativity of Mary, Visitation, St. Elizabeth, St. Therese, Archbishop O'Hara High School, St. Mary's High School, and St. Thomas More. F.I.R.E has been a model and a resource for numerous groups across the country to support inclusive education in their own diocese.
As an educator, I want to encourage other teachers, other principals, other school administrators to be open to this because it's on such a sound footing in terms of the principles of Catholic education. And it has so much to offer us in terms of revealing the very life and activity of God in the hearts of these children.
What started in 1996 as a flicker has grown brighter and brighter, and our parish communities have witnessed the many benefits and blessings of inclusive education.
Well, our first encounter with inclusive education at Nativity was with a child who had autism, and in entering him into school, it was definitely a risk and was very scary for myself and other teachers. But it ended up being one of the most delightful and academically inspiring journeys that we took.
I'm just amazed at the benefit of students with special needs, the benefit on the other students in the classroom and on the school environment as a whole. It really has enriched everything we do.
The most magical moment for me was when Charlie walked into his first day of preschool. I'd looked forward to this for so long, and it just hit me that even though this was a quiet moment and his teacher opened the door and said, "Come on in," and then I was expected to leave, it just hit me that you know, this is not just for Charlie Knowlton. I mean, this is about every one of those children and all of their parents. It's about all of us living inclusively.
Being involved with F.I.R.E is my proudest accomplishment as a Catholic educator. A school, the big picture is like a puzzle with a lot of different pieces, and I think a piece of that puzzle would be missing without students with special needs in our classrooms.
I think when kids come home from school, what we hear from other parents is that one of the first things that's talked about is what Charlie does or what Kaylee does or one of those children with special needs and how they had the chance to be their mentor or their teacher in the classroom by example or by directly having contact with them. And that is something that excites the whole classroom and the educators and everyone involved, and that's been an unexpected but truly one of the best things about it.
It's really been neat to hear the different stories of other families, you know, with their kids who have gone through the grade school with different services that F.I.R.E has provided to that school, and hearing the wonderful stories that the class is so close and that they have the most loving and accepting students within that class, and it's inspiring.
I had the pleasure of coaching Brett Hughes this year on Nativity's 6th grade basketball team. We had a great season. One game in particular, we were down by 24 points and there were 20 seconds left in the game, and I thought the game was just going to expire. The other team had the ball. All of a sudden, one of our team stole the ball at half court, and Brett runs down the left side, sets up on the left block, which is his favorite place on the whole floor, calls for the ball, he catches it, turns around and shoots it and makes it. Time expires, the place goes nuts. Fans, coaches, everybody's high-fiving Brett. It was extremely awesome. And I honestly think that basket was worth 25 points because we won that game. Actually, we all won that day because of Brett.
What FIRE has meant to me as a mother is almost incomprehensible. It has been support, it has been love. At a time when you're most lost and you think, what are we going to do and how are we going to handle this? To feel the loving arms of your parish community just holding you and making you know that everything is going to be okay.
I feel like it's been a wonderful thing for our teachers because it has helped them to gain so much knowledge about ways, to work with all the children, not just the children with special needs. When you learn strategies for a child with special needs in your classroom, those strategies work with other kids as well.
Like we talked about, God made everybody, and remember we said some people's eyes don't work as good, so they wear glasses. Is that okay if I go to your school even though I wear glasses? Yeah, it's okay.
I like that we're starting with the kindergarten and 1st grade with the FIRE program because these kids are going to grow up with these students that are part of the FIRE Foundation, and it's going to become part of who they are and who their classmates are. When you learn how to do that at a young age, and as you develop and grow, and these kids grow together, it'll be great for not only their class but for the rest of St. Thomas More.
Inclusive education has benefited Archbishop O'Hara High School in so many different ways. We have students that are involved in a mentor program, and they designed a program to help the students with the special needs as they moved into our school.
Thanks to FIRE funding, children with special needs are reaching their highest potential.
The check I write to FIRE is the easiest check I write all year long.
Our schools are about all of us, and we're about parish schools that include the whole parish family. And to do that, we need to take in every member. FIRE and the foundation, with their added resources to our parishes, give us that little step up that allows us to educate all of our children. When I think of FIRE, I think of joy. Aren't our hearts burning with fire?
I want to be able to speak confidently to my parents and my families and say that we can do this. We can do this for you. We can do this for your children. And I don't ever want funding to be the reason that we can't.
Come and watch us. Come and watch us and fall in love. And if you fall in love, then you want to give and be a part.
FIRE is the only organization providing financial assistance to schools in our diocese for the costs of inclusive education. We are entirely self-supporting and have been blessed by the generosity of so many individuals, corporations, and foundations who have embraced our mission. Thank you for helping us fund a brighter tomorrow for all of God's children. Thank you for helping FIRE light the future for all.
Please support FIRE.
Please support FIRE.
Please support.
Please support.
Please support FIRE.
Please support FIRE. Please support FIRE.
Please support.
Please support.
Please support FIRE.
Please support FIRE.
Please support
FIRE.
Please support. Please support.
Please support FIRE.
Please support